Do you really believe that leaving an inheritance is enough to secure your children's future? Then answer this. Why do 70% of families lose their entire fortune by the second generation and 90% by the third? This isn't an exception. It's a rule, a trend documented by banks, wealth managers, and family office consultants worldwide. The truth is harsh and simple. Wealth without preparation is a ticking time bomb. Many people still believe that by building up money, real estate, or businesses, they're protecting their family's future. But what we actually see is the opposite. Children emotionally and financially unprepared, receiving a poison gift. Wealth without responsibility. Most people pass down assets, but they don't pass down wisdom. They teach how to spend, but not how to sustain. They give comfort, but not financial character. And when the parents are gone, what's left isn't a legacy, it's a rapidly shrinking account. Do you know why fortunes vanish in just 1 or 2 generations? Because inheritance without education is an illusion. And worse, heirs raised without effort, without having to deal with money on their own, grow up thinking the world owes them something, and the market doesn't forgive that kind of mindset. Think about it. How many parents do you know who actually sit down with their kids to talk about money openly? Who show them numbers, explain interest, risk, planning? Most avoid the subject, either because they think it's not the right time or out of fear of seeming vulnerable. But silence has a price, and it usually shows up the moment the inheritance is released. Let's look at real-world examples. The Vanderbilt family in the United States was once one of the richest in history, empire builders in railroads, shipping, and industry. In less than 100 years, nearly all of their fortune was gone. Some of the descendants ended up on reality shows looking for jobs. In Brazil and around the world, there are hundreds of similar cases. Family businesses collapsing in the second generation because the heirs weren't prepared, technically or emotionally, to run them. They grew up with a consumption mindset, not a preservation mindset. Now think about your situation. You're building something. You're working hard, investing, making sacrifices. The real question is, do you want that to die with you or keep growing after you're gone? That's where the difference between inheritance and legacy comes in. Inheritance is what you leave to someone. Legacy is what you leave in someone. It's mentality, culture, discipline, knowledge. If you want to leave a real legacy, start involving your children in the process. Show them how you make decisions. Explain why you invest in X instead of Y. Make them part of the process, even in small things, because that's how they develop real responsibility. Build a culture of financial management within the family. It doesn't have to be complex. It could be a quarterly meeting to review spending and talk about improvements, a moment to read together, a challenge to save or earn money creatively. These things build a solid foundation, but it doesn't stop there. There are tools that help protect family wealth and ensure it lasts beyond 1 generation. And I'm not just talking about wills. You can set up a family holding company to legally organize and protect your assets. You can create a family fund with clear rules for usage and growth, or use tools like trusts, which ensure money is only released based on pre-agreed goals. All of this works best when combined with a plan for ongoing financial education. Teach your kids how to understand investments, taxes, risk, and cash flow. They won't learn this by chance. It has to be taught, or the market will punish them for not knowing. And if you want to go further, bring in professionals. Build a small family advisory board. Create documents that not only show what you have, but why you made each decision. That clarity is more valuable than any balance sheet. And most importantly, stop treating money like a taboo. Money is a tool, and a tool in the wrong hands can cause harm. When you explain, teach, and include your children, you prepare them. When you hide things, you create false expectations, and eventually frustration. So let me ask you this, and be honest. If you died today, would your children know how to manage what you're leaving them? Or would they blow it all in 5 years or less? If that question made you uncomfortable, it means you still have time to change. You can be the generation that built something. But more than that, you can be the generation that taught how to keep building. And that is far more powerful. If this video made sense to you, share it with someone who needs to hear this. Maybe your brother, your business partner, or even your own children? And tell me in the comments, what are you doing right now to make sure your family doesn't just inherit wealth, but knows how to grow it? If you want me to make a video just about practical strategies for succession planning, asset protection, and family education, leave a comment saying, "I want to learn for real." See you in the next video.